Hello, everyone. I am back. Today, we had two rounds. So first round, if you haven't checked that recap, go ahead and check. I had a completely winning position. I screwed up and drew eventually. So it is very hard to play next game after such a difficult one. But I managed to play against a strong player quite well and come back. This was important long game, positional one, which ended up with my victory. Let's go and see what happened in this game. So e4, e6, d4, d5. I didn't have much time to prepare, and here, usually he didn't go for bishop b4, but against me he chose, and knight c6. Knight c6, in the past people used to play knight e7 or queen a5 all the time, so knight c6 is kind of a new trend. Some people played against me, but I did not remember anything, so I played queen g4, g6, and decided to play here queen f4, multi-purpose move. I understood that his idea was to play queen a5 and queen a4, so I was preparing against it. He played h6, h6, and now I took dc, queen a5, bishop d2, queen c5, knight f3, bishop d7. Here I did think about playing h4, stopping g5 idea, but this move, this position was looking a little bit scary to me. Like I thought that what I'm gonna do with my king, but the engine says just play rook b1, knight d7, and queen f6, an important resource. White is better. I don't know. I didn't really understand much, but my opponent was telling after the game that probably this position is better. Nevertheless, I decided to play knight d4, a save option. So knight d4, queen d4, offered queen trade. Here my opponent took quite some time. I guess he was considering to play queen c7, which was an interesting option, maybe the best one, because surprising after queen d4, cd, knight e7, the position is better for white and it is not easy for black to develop. Here I played rook b1, calling for weakness. He goes b6, and I played bishop a6. I didn't want to allow rook c8 move, so he goes knight c6, bishop c3. I put bishop c3, so control a5. He castled, king d2, and f6, ef, rook f6. Maybe this position he was very close to equalize, but still it is unpleasant to play with black. And best move was knight d7. During the game I was thinking what would I do if he went knight d7, and I didn't really see much. Luckily he went for g5, active approach, but I feel like it was a mistake because after rook b f1 I'm threatening h4 and open h5, so he went rook a f8. Bishop comes to e2. If I played h4, I did calculate quite some time. g4, fg, rook f2 check, bishop e2, and I didn't like e5. AI engine evaluates as equal, so I played first bishop e2 with h4 idea. He went king g7, h4, bishop e8, and rook h3. So my idea is to play hg, rook g3, attack g5, and it's not easy to defend. He took gh, rook h4, rook f4, rook takes, king e3. So I got slightly pleasant position, but still it is not easy to win. But I feel like defending is much harder. So I went rook c1, preparing c4 idea. Also, it was against bishop g6, prophylaxis. I went bishop e1. Now c4 is a threat. So he I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I guess Juraj. So Juraj went for rook c8, but I feel like he might have blundered that I had a strong reply, bishop a6. The problem is that if he goes rook to c7, now my bishop comes to g3, attacks again, and suddenly I get so much activity. So he spent the rest of his time, he had like 8-10 minutes I think in this position. So he went for rook e8, allowed me to play c4, and knight d8. This was the last try he played when he had 3 seconds. First I was like, okay, this is GG after bishop b5, rook c8, c5. then I realized that, oh, he had a6, bishop e2, b5. Some kind of blockade is coming, and it is not easy to win. So therefore, I played the best move, bishop to b7. Not letting rook to come to c8. Rook e7, bishop a8. D takes, rook c4. And this position is already lost because I have two bishops advantage and his pawn structure are weak and pieces are not coordinated. So knight d7, rook c7, now a7 is hanging. If he plays a5, I have bishop c6, bishop e8, bishop h4, rook f7, and rook c8. Suddenly this bishop gets trapped. Like black has to play king f8, and after g4 there is basically no move and I can keep making progress. Instead he went rook f7, but after rook a7, knight f6, rook a6, b6, pawn is hanging. So last try that he tried to get some activities, rook b6, rook c2. The only thing that I needed to see that, I mean, bishop defends d5, so there is no knight d5 mate. So I went g4, rook a2, bishop b4, h5, takes, I took e6, knight g3, bishop e4. Here my opponent resigned because I am forcing to trade and I have 3 extra pawns. There is no way to defend this. So overall, it was a good positional game. I feel like I made a logical decision to play knight d4 and enter this endgame where there is a zero risk to lose. However, objectively, I should have gone for h4. This was the best way to play. My opponent did defend well, but he collapsed under the pressure eventually. Okay, so I reached 4 point out of 5. Not bad, and I'm hoping to continue this winning. I was gonna say winning streak. I realized that I drew in the morning. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions or any comments, please write below. Take care. Have a great day or night wherever you are at.